definitely come into play. I feel like even though it's going to go into nighttime, you know, our trucks were actually really good. Our Silverados were fast in practice. So, you know, looking forward to the start of the race.
Preview Darlington next weekend. Throwback weekend, it's a big weekend. But Darlington in itself, what are the challenges that track throws your way, and how often do those change over the course of a 400-mile race?
Yeah, Darlington's tough. I mean, it's one of the toughest tracks we have on our circuit. So there's a lot of things in that track that, you know, will make it tough on you just because of the way the track changes and the way the fall off of the tires are and the way the runs change and track position, all that sort of stuff. So, you know, Darlington is, being 400 laps is long enough anyways, and to keep your right side clean during that 400 laps is about near impossible, so you just try to do the best you can.
With Legacy going to Toyota, a lot of questions about what GMS Racing is going to do. If they're not a Chevrolet team, can you potentially, like, do you have room to potentially expand? If people already start calling you saying, you know, what are you looking at for next year?
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously that kind of opens up, obviously, a little bit. So I'm sure the junior motorsports guys are licking their chops at more budget being available. You know, they want it, and of course we want it, and we all want it, right? So I think the nature of it, though, for the truck series, and, you know, we've had a goal with Chevy, and I think that we've kind of proven to be a really good resource for them to do the same model that we had in the truck series with Toyota, and that's to be the farm team for everybody to kind of come on through, buy chassis from us, buy bodies from us, get equipment from us, you know, all that sort. So we're working on those things right now. We have all those resources to be able to do that. It's just a matter of putting all the right pieces together and the right players in position.
How has that transition from Toyota to Chevy gone this year? Is it as seamless as it looks from this side of the fence?
Yeah, no, it's been really, really good. The Chevy guys have been very open-minded and very instrumental in listening to the way our processes have been, and we're pushing really, really hard on all that stuff. And so we kind of have an in-between sim program right now. They were developing and building a new one last year and this year for 2024, so we won't have that till then. But we're helping in that right now with how much we knew from prior, so that's going to be a really big step up for us next year.
With the throwbacks, throwback weekends coming up, is there anything from like the 2000s or 1990s that you wish were still around today, like whether it was more
Dale
practice,
Earnhardt.
no Bull 5?
You want Earnhardt?
Do you wish you guys were changing engines before races, you know, just to have a fresh engine? Is there anything from back in the day that you wish you guys
The Brickyard
had?
400.
You might get that next year.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Noble 5 thing was really, really cool. I think that was a lot of fun and brought some attention to the sport, having the orange numbers and the orange spoilers on the cars and guys going out there and racing for an extra $1 million in those races. So that was fun. I think the Dash for Cash races do a great job of that. The Triple Truck Challenge and the Truck Series does a great job of that. So would love to see something like that return for the Cup Series. Brickyard 400, you know, missed that. You know, missed Dale, of course. You know, and just seeing all of the other drivers that I get to see and that I've grown up loving as a kid, you know, being friends with them now, being a driver myself is really cool, like Mark Martin and Dale Jarrett and Rusty Wallace and all those.
All right, guys, we got to go.
Hi, this is Steven Stumpf. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Check out the 2 videos beside me, and for more racing content, visit frontstretch.com.